Adaptability is one of the biggest strengths that I have. To make decisions on the field, try and convince my captain to change fields. Try and make him give that extra couple of overs. I did give leg spin a try as well. I used to play a lot of underarm cricket in the streets of Chennai. I can spin the leg break a mile. But when I tried it, a lot of people discouraged me, saying it was very difficult. I have always enjoyed my cricket, be it home or abroad. My favorite movie is Three Idiots. It's a Hindi movie, and I also have a great collection of Hollywood movies, and my favorite movie is Vertical Limit. Between 2018 and 2020, I contemplated giving up the sport at various points. I don't know if I would have made a better engineer than a cricketer. I definitely think I am a much better cricketer. The mindset in India is to get an education that will secure a job, and then think about how to get a particular salary. We're used to that kind of a life, and that's how we bring up our children. I felt only mad people succeed in life, and if you're mad about something and believe in something, you will come out on top. I am a very sensitive person, especially when it comes to heart-to-heart conversations. I am straightforward, and I expect the same from people. If I feel like I am being thrown under the bus, how am I supposed to get up and come for a party to enjoy the team's or teammates' success? I am not usually fussy about food, but sometimes on overseas tours, if I get bored, I take a cooker and some rice and enjoy some curd rice. Numbers are not important. Mudiam Muralitharan is a legend with 800 wickets. I don't even know if I can play the number of matches he has played. It was nice to get noticed, but frankly, numbers don't attract me much. When you turn up at a ground, you expect the wicket to behave in a certain fashion, and it doesn't. There are so many variables in this game. It becomes even more important when it comes to T20 cricket. Even if I've studied all there is to study, I get a nervous and twitchy feeling before the exam. Till I get the question paper, I'm nervous. This somehow gives me a little bit extra when I'm on the field. I'm able to make decisions on the field just a bit quicker. To be very modest about what is happening in my life and my career over the last couple of years, I did not know if I would go on to play Test cricket when we were in the pandemic, in the lockdown. What mistake all of us make when we are talking about a particular cricketer is that we say they are trying too much, the control is not there, there is no patience. These are cliched terms. Honestly, I don't listen to a lot of English music. I listen to a lot of Bollywood music, and my favorite singer is Shoaib Bhushan, and my favorite musician is from down south is A.R. Rahman. So whenever Marnus Labuschagne steps out, he hits the ball over cow corner for an off-spinner, or he hits it over mid-off. It's very rare through long on. And he doesn't have a flat sweep, he has a lap sweep, like a paddle. Sometimes when you listen to me on the field, or when you listen to me on the morning of the game, you'd think I am an idiot. I can completely empathize with those who might think so. I'm actually fighting my own benchmarks in a lot of ways. The number of games that I've managed to win for my country and for myself The number of successes I've had and the excellence I've shown is always measured up in equal parlance when I travel away from the country, which is great. As a spinner, you need to be very precise in Australia. Every run you give must be on your own terms. I used to bowl a lot of seam up for Tamil Nadu, and then my pelvic disc slipped. Then I just started batting. I didn't want to bowl at all. I wanted to do nothing with bowling. Whatever happens in the lower body is in direct relation to what is happening in the upper body, as far as bowling is concerned. Especially with athletic pubalgia and the patellar tendonitis, I used to bowl 6 balls, and then I used to be gasping for breath, and there would be pain all over the place. Whether it is my return to test or not, I have always bowled with heart and soul. A good performance always spurs you on. I think the most complete performance has to be the spell I bowled in Bangladesh, in Fatullah. That was one heck of a spell. Bowled over a period of 2 days, maybe a bit more. That was a delight. I am thrilled to be a part of the Delhi Capitals. A new team always brings up different challenges. For me to able to deliver on a consistent basis abroad, there are a lot of factors beyond just me that need to go into it. There was a time when I was studying in school when one of my coaches clearly told me I shouldn't be bowling at selection trials. We had a couple of off-spinners from our own school, and he said that if I bowled off-spin, their chances would get affected. So, I didn't really bowl at the trials till I was in my late teens. At 10 o'clock every night, I take my dogs for a walk. And sometimes people do see me on the road. I actually don't bother a lot about what people think about what I am doing. At the end of the day, however big or whatever I have achieved, if I am not able to enjoy what I really enjoy, then there is no point having this life. I think initially people never gave spinners a chance. They thought spinners will just be hammered all over the park. Since I started playing, I always wanted to pose a threat to the batsman, so I always kept evolving. Spinners are increasingly starting to bowl short, which means they are taking the straight boundaries away. When you play test match cricket, you can't bowl short. The bowler wants to win the game. The batsman needs to bat well to get runs. No question about it. I started the game in the nets. I used to be a little skeptical. When I bowled, the balance of the ball was a lot different to the red ball. Parents need to realize that cricket now offers a decent standard of living and earning potential, and not just for international cricketers. They need to stop thinking they are taking a huge gamble with their child's life if they let a child pursue sport as career. Once cricket is seen as a possible profession, a youngster's life can be so altered that cricket becomes second nature to him. It is possible to get a degree in engineering by merely passing the exams and not really learning the concepts in depth, and also get a job based on that degree. Similarly, a cricketer can waste the opportunities in the nets and in training, and with some talent still play professional cricket. There are many people who believe in me and have backed me. I owe it to them and not just to myself to succeed when I step onto the field. When I was playing under 14s, I had a bit of a problem with a pelvic slip disc. That left me bedridden for about 6 weeks. I'm able to make out the difference in my cricket since I started studying engineering. I can't explain how or why, but once I've started to do engineering, my cricket has gone up by leaps and bounds. Towards the end of the careers, senior cricketers may play only tests. This means they'll be available for Ranji matches. When you're in form, you're happy and want to go out there and play every day. It's like that with studying. Once you learn something and develop your thinking, you want to study more. You cannot judge a team accurately on the basis of the first innings leads they have secured. Giving a point to a team that has not conceded an outright win is not that great an idea. When an outright result cannot be reached, the points should be shared between the two teams. As far as I'm concerned, I bowl at other team batsmen, not at Indian batters. I wanted to make myself the most valuable player by making my presence felt at the decisive moments. I have to thank batting coach Sanjay Bangar for providing valuable inputs. He gave me honest feedback about how poorly I was batting and what were the aspects I needed to focus on. I won't say if nerd is the right term, but I'm a big cricket fanatic. I just cannot stop thinking, talking cricket. I do carry notebooks and make notes to look at improving and developing my own game. At one stage, I just wanted to play one test for India. People used to say I was just a T20 bowler, a limited overs bowler. All these taglines were doing the rounds, but I did want to make a difference. Whenever I've gone out there, like every batsman wants to get 100, my aim is to get a 5-wicket haul.